Happy New Year and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about what I see with the channel going forward in 2023 in general, but also specifically what I want to cover here in January 2023. I'm going to finish up with a little tea party that I threw for my neighbors. Now, those of you who have been with me for a while know we have been in this house for a year, and I've had a couple of neighbors who have also moved in within the year, plus a few ladies who are existing here, and I really want to get to know them more than just the hi, how are you, the wave from the car or going to the mailbox. So I decided to throw a winter tea a couple of weeks before Christmas. I just want to share with you the table setting, everything I had here already. The only thing I think I bought were some really cute little wine glasses from the Dollar Tree. So I'm going to share that tablescape with you, and I also want to give you a glimpse of what the garden looks like here at the very beginning of 2023, the actual winter garden tour, so you can see the plans that I have going forward. As far as what I want to cover for the remainder of January, I am going to return to my cottage roots. I really miss the cottage style decor that I had in our true cottage that we moved from. This is not a cottage design home. It's a 2004 basic rambling open floor plan home, and I want to turn it into a cottage, both the outside and the inside. And that is really what 2023 is going to be about. How I transform each room, how I transform the gardens, and then also I want to talk a little bit about aging gracefully in the year to come. And that is going to be more about lifestyle and maybe wardrobe and beauty and products and stuff like that. So I am really excited about the direction of the channel. January, like I started to say but got squirreled off, is going to be about our guest bathroom. It's a little space, not terribly little, but it's one contained space that I actually want to add some color to, and where I want to begin the cottage transformation. So we are going to be working in the guest bathroom. You will also see me bring some winter color into the garden, and then just a bit of decluttering, purging, and softly decorating the rest of the house in just kind of a winter look, whatever that means. I don't know. We're going to figure this out together. So welcome to my channel. Let me start off with showing you just a little bit about the end of 2022 in that tablescape, and then we'll jump into 2023 with a winter tour of the garden. So as always, I thank you for stopping by. Enjoy the video. Let me know in the comments, does this direction excite you? What area do you want to see me cover? So let's take a look at the tablescape from my winter tea party last month. I'd started the table setting with this beautiful set of Christmas dishes that my mom gave me right after we were married, so it has been around quite a while, and I am ashamed to say I don't use it often enough. So it was really fun to pull it down after over 30 years of traveling from home to home and to use it. It is a set of 8. I'm not sure the maker, but I will add it here in the video. The stemless wine glasses, and I wish I had gotten a better picture of them, are actually from the Dollar Tree. So they were $1.25 each. I will use them every year. In fact, I took them to my mom's for her to use at Christmas time. put a bowl full of an assorted bunch of teas, and actually that little bowl I found at the Dollar Tree also. This green stemware is a thrift store find. My goodness, probably 15 years ago when I used to entertain a bit more than I do now. It is another thing that has just traveled with me everywhere because it's classic, it's beautiful, it can be used for spring or for summer. I decided against the white backdrop of the tablecloth to use a red napkin. Again, I have assorted napkins from when I used to give tea parties, and I just found these adorable napkin rings at the Hobby Lobby, another new purchase this year. So I guess there actually is 2 new things on this tablescape. I think it came out beautifully. I love just the way it just kind of all flowed together, mismatched somewhat, but unified by a beautiful Christmas theme, and of course, my Trader Joe flowers. You do not have to feel like everything needs to be made from scratch when you have people over. That is not what they're here for. Yes, you want it to be delicious, but it does not need to be made by you. Let go of that and just open your home to people. This is the simplest kind of party to host. We had a wonderful time. Everyone got to know each other. We exchanged phone numbers, and we even have a group text going. So I look forward to getting to know these ladies more in 2023. Now on to the garden in January 2023. I do live in Zone 9, Southern California. So yes, I know most of you cannot have the green that I have right now, but actually this looks really bare for me. I added seeds to the garden last month, and some of them are coming up, and you'll see that the nasturtium is up. The ranunculus has started to come up. I have some hellebores that are still green and actually forming new leaves. I do not know whether or not they will survive the next couple of months. But they are perennial, so I know they'll come back. Of course, pansies are a go-to favorite when the weather gets cool. I trimmed back the blueberry bushes, but other than that, I still have a lot of garden cleanup and trimming to do. The dianthus do not seem to mind the cold weather, neither does this Angelonia, which survived the brutal heat as well. So I will be putting more of that in for sure. Here's more ranunculus coming up. And this is a beautiful statice. Nemesia still looks good, and you can see the little seedlings popping up. I left 3 spots in the garden for new roses in the actual perennial bed, and you will see along this back of the perennial bed that I have also added some rabbit manure that I will mix in when I do a final cleanup. That is Coreopsis and even some Black-Eyed Susan. Like I said, still a lot of cleanup to do. The salvia is still blooming and the hummingbirds are certainly enjoying it. I have weeds popping up. That's a good sign. so excited that this artichoke came back. I have never successfully grown artichoke, and I think I have 2 that came back. The boxwoods look worse for the wear, but they will be just fine, as will these Shasta daisies. January is when I trim back the roses. I will cut them way down. And as you can see, the foxglove are doing just fine. They will provide 1 more year of beautiful blooms, and then I'll need to replace them. Iceberg roses grow crazy here in the desert heat, as does this verbena, which needs to be trimmed back. There's the columbine, and actually this primrose came back for me, and I actually even have 1 pretty purple bloom. The garden certainly isn't at its most beautiful, but it does show so much promise. I can't wait to get in here and trim everything back and see what holes I need to fill in. I added quite a few new perennials in November, so they should do really well for me next year. That's all the video for today. I thank you for making it this far with me, and I will see you in the next video.